An assortment of music, your choice of tasty foods, and a colorful late summer bounty worth paying a little extra for. Farmers markets on the South Island are as popular as ever, and if you haven't visited your favorite market this summer, well, the season will soon be winding down.
I like the market. We're from Sydney, so it's local. It's actually my first time being here all the summer, though, which is terrible.
But the future of one of the most popular island markets, the Thursday night market on Beacon Avenue in Sydney, is still unclear. Earlier this year, the town announced that at the end of August, it will be cancelling the contract with the organization that runs the market, the Sidney Business Association.
And if their finances were in good shape, and had been in good shape, and if we were confident that the relationship between the association and our major businesses on the street were solid and respectful and working, then we probably wouldn't be where we are.
And the town says because it believes the association's financial situation is questionable, it didn't want to run the risk of having the SBA run the market again next year.
Looking at their finances, if they can't survive, and there have been pre-fees taken from vendors, what happens then?
And the town has other concerns as well. How and where the vendors are located, enough seats so market goers can sit down and have a bite to eat, and access to businesses along Beacon Avenue.
We certainly want to see a big involvement of our business community in the actual market itself. And that's been a difficulty. There's been some separation between our major merchants on the main street here and the association that's been running the market.
But the Sidney Business Association isn't throwing in the towel and hopes to be back for its 14th year in 2013.
Catch the last one.
I think we're going to be back by popular demand. By the time the whole process is done and they've reviewed what other people are putting in and what we've done and what we're proposing, they'll give it back to us.
Excellent stuff. Sydney loves this market. I think the townspeople love the market, the township loves, so it'll continue on. It just has some, ups and downs about, how it's going to get organized, but all of the vendors are very keen on coming out, and so that's the core of the market.
And the association says to clear the financial air, they've been audited and say they are financially sustainable. McFarland says they've also responded to the concerns of the town and local businesses by opening up access to the side streets and by removing the sides and backs of some of the tents.
The flow's been a little better to the storefronts through the openings we put in between some of the tents, and it's been nothing but positive feedback in the last month or so.
And he says the association has a lot going for them.
It's been a successful market for 13 years now. We do have a new board of directors for the Sidney Business Association, so we've got some new energy, some new life, and we're not-for-profit. They're going to put it out for RFP, and there's going to be people coming in who are for-profit. We put all of our funds back into promoting the town of Sydney.
But the town is still exploring who else might be interested in running the market. A request for proposals has gone out, and the mayor says there has been interest. And he says he hopes to see next year's market more of a make it, bake it, grow it market, and says the special committee looking over the proposals should have a decision by mid-November. In Sydney, I'm Nikki Ewanyshyn.
Hey!